At the end of June, the Prime Minister announced the government's New Deal for Britain, which aimed to set out the first steps in a strategy to rebuild Britain and fuel the economic recovery across the UK. Aside from the reference to the levelling up agenda, there was no specific reference to equalities in his speech. I just wanted to find out what your thoughts were on the New Deal as far as gender inequality is concerned, and what you would have liked to have seen included if it wasn't.
We have been calling for a care-led recovery, which would take account of the fact that women are disproportionately likely to lose their jobs, as well as taking account of the crisis in social care and childcare, and creating more jobs than investment in any other sector. It seemed interesting to me that, knowing what we do about the sectors that are going to be losing their jobs, the focus on kind of shovel-ready projects and kind of hard hats and high-vis jackets suggests a focus on jobs which have historically been more likely to be done by men. Now, I think it's really, really important to provide training and support for women to enter into those sectors and to get jobs in those industries. But if you're actually looking at what in the short term would deal with the immediate crisis in terms of loss of jobs in retail and hospitality, investment in care creates more jobs more quickly. Construction always has a time lag, however shovel-ready the project, as well as having the social benefits that that we've talked about. And it feels that failure to kind of recognise that, and that focus on very traditional forms of infrastructure investment rather than thinking about investment in social infrastructure as well, is part of a failure to think about equalities more broadly.